There's a shot. This is this guy.
Q.
No. Don't matter.
I don't even get a name now.
Nope, because you agreed that Amber was a problem when it was
because
just Mark.
She is.
No, it's Mark. He trash.
No, Amber is complete trash.
Okay.
She's
so y'all, we're gonna be talking about Invincible.
It's my nickname. Y'all want to talk about? But not like the show. I don't take L's like that.
Oh no, he took an L every episode. Why?
He didn't win a fight
at all. You know what?
It was cute. He thought he could beat his dad.
It was adorable.
He was cute. He thought he could beat his dad. That's when his dad
was sexy. When he was like, got punched, he was like, oh. I'm just saying.
When Mark punched his dad, that one time when they was fighting, and his dad was like, really? that shit, man, that shit.
That was
he should. I don't know what. I mean, like, I understand when you get angry, you don't think rational. I understand that, but he should have fucking known.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, his dad showed him why he was not on his level. He mushed him into the train tracks. Picked him up.
Into the train tracks? Yeah,
he picked him up, put him in front of the train. It's like, this is why you're not a good hero.
Not even that. Before the train even happened, like, he punched his son into multiple buildings, causing mayhem, murder. He used his son's body to body other bodies.
The first time he punched him, though, like, it was like the first episode, the second episode.
Oh, yeah, when he got his powers.
Oh, my God.
Remember how he said, hit me, I can take it now. And he hit him for real on last episode. He couldn't take it.
Yeah, at all. He was a mush in the damn mouth.
He only survived out of the sheer fact that
it's because that one line.
That one memory, because he had knocked out the boy's teeth that badly that he looked like a toddler again.
He said, think Mark, after 500 years, what are you going to have of it? He came through with the save. You, Dad. It was like, pull my heartstrings.
You know what? Which is lame as hell because
it worked.
Because on 500 years after that ass woman, I be like, I see you. Don't ever say nothing around me. Not around you.
If he wanted to say something to you, what you gonna do?
He gonna say, no, don't talk to me.
Oh, so what if you say step outside?
I be like, we already outside. We outspaced. Like, what you mean? Like,
so you in the house? He said step outside. You gonna go outside with him?
No, and not after that ass. Are you kidding me?
That's like that scene, like in the very beginning, when Omni-Man took Mark down there into the basement of Art's store, and Art was like, "Were you following? Who you talking to?" like he shut that shit down like right away. Yeah. So then, Omni-Man ain't the one to be fucking.
He ain't. Like episode 1, after he murdered like everybody, I was like, "Holy shit! How is this a superhero show? Like, what the fuck?"
I mean, if we being real, if we were a Superman-like character, I can't say that wouldn't happen. What Batman, like, okay, I got contingency plan, like, really, Batman? I walk up and just, like he did that pilot in that one episode, like, you done, you out of here.
That's perfectly fine. I understand who I am as a person with superpowers. I'm a villain. I'm gonna have a badass villain song. I'm gonna have a badass villain hairdo and outfit. Like, I'm gonna come through. Like, I'm not gonna not only slay murders, but I'm gonna slay in the game. Like, you just gonna be like, yo, shit.
I don't think somebody can put you in that runway after you just kill people on TV. I don't think that's how it works.
If I kill enough of them, I make them into my runway. Who gives a shit?
I don't think that's how that works. I don't.
I'll make it
be a
work.
hero. You know, code name, the Messiah. Alright, so the main thing, I guess, like one of the big issues of this show, when it comes to like the male versus the female perspective, which I like to argue against and all that good stuff or whatever.
They don't know that.
Oh yeah, no one knows that, but yeah, I like that argument. But Amber versus Mark, who was in the right?
Amber was in the right.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, okay.
No, she wasn't.
Please enlighten me why she was not in the right. Because from the jump, Eve told him, tell her who you are if she's important to you. The time that he told her who he truly was, and it came out of his lips, it was only because he knew he had lost her completely. He knew it was a Hail Mary. I gotta save my ass.
All right, so let me stop you right there.
Oh, what you're not gonna do is cut me out because I'm still talking as a
Let me stop you right there because you about to sell over a major point that Amber knew.
No. She did know. Yes, she did know, but it's not the fact of how she knew or figured it out on her own. It was the fact of the matter that he did not tell her. It is a trust factor. In order for a superhero to feel comfortable and trust their person that they're with and be able to have a real, true, and honest relationship, they have to expose who they are. And she did not feel that he gave her that. He turned around and told her all the lame-ass lies. I got a cake because I'm late because I was late getting the cake. What the fuck? Really though? Really? That's the best lie we gonna come up with? Yeah. I don't give a shit. But what she wanted was him. What she needed was him. And he couldn't give her a good, honest lie or either tell her the truth. Yes, maybe she found out that he was a superhero after the quote on getting hit by a bus. It wouldn't have been hard to make that make sense. But yes, she felt betrayed, and she felt like he didn't feel like she was either A, important enough, B, worthy of being told the truth. And if that's the case, then why waste your time and energy giving your love to somebody that don't see you as an equal partner or somebody trustworthy of your secret?
All right. So are you finished or not?
I am. I'm finished.
You finished?
I'm finished.
All right.
But
So I'm about to crank it all the way up.
Okay.
I'm about to break the knob off this piece. So check it out.
Ahead.
So all of a sudden, we forget what super secret identities are for. Secret identities are 1, to protect the hero, and 2, to protect the hero's loved ones, friends, and family. Right? That's the big one. That's the big one. Now, in this case, no, I gotta finish like I gave you. So I need you to hold this L real quick.
This black man and his black excellence.
Fuck you up.
All right.
Don't do me.
Also to protect the hero, which is most important. Now, in relationships, if your man is getting the brakes beat off of him and he's in front of you
every single episode.
All right, but we're gonna break this more in the practical. If you see your man get the brakes beat off of him,
let's stick to the show.
This goes to the show. This goes to the show. Don't worry. I brought to tie this back to the show. I'm about to tie this back to the show, right?
Ahead.
All right. So if your man's getting the brakes beat off of him and nobody's helping him, you're going to jump in because you love your guy and you're going to help him, right? Now, I was informed when I had this conversation with a colleague that this relationship thing can work. But the point of this relationship was Omni-Man and his mom. His mom played on the sidelines and nursed him back up.
I never said that it wouldn't work. I never said that it couldn't work.
But you're not letting me finish, though. You're not letting me finish, though.
Go ahead.
You're not letting me finish. I'm cooking over here.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
cooking over here. I'm cooking over here.
Well, speed it up. I'm hungry.
All right, see over here? No, Mark's mom played the sidelines, making sure Omni-Man got back to action, right? Amber's in the field. Amber's in the way of danger. If Amber catches a hook by one of any of those monsters or any of those people he fought, it's going to destroy Mark because he was not able to protect Amber like his job was. Amber needs to go to the sidelines with Mark's mom because he can't be in the field and move like he's supposed to move.
He can't protect himself.
And then on top of that, you know what's crazy? Amber knew at the college that Mark was a superhero. So what was all that? Where the hell would you go when when all this happened? You knew what he was. You saw him.
That was her way of trying to break up with him.
You saw him. You saw. You saw the brakes getting to be off you, but where was you at? Getting my ass kicked in front of you.
And then you know why she got frustrated? Because he still didn't come clean to just be like, yo, right. I was here the whole time.
So
that was the...
So
excuse me, in a world where superheroes are fucking prevalent.
Okay, let's go ahead and pause this debate for a second. I'm the editor of these videos, and I'm going to go ahead and hijack this conversation so I can add my 2 cents to it. Right off the bat, I want to say that Mark and Amber are just teenagers and we can't expect them to make all the right decisions. And I can see that Mark means well, he has good intentions, and his willingness to stand up for people is admirable. Now, I understand why people are upset with Amber. In the final moments when Mark does reveal who he is, her response to it is kind of cold, distant, and really selfish. People feel like Mark is out here risking his life while Amber is just worried about their date. But we also need to realize that Mark had a hand at creating this Amber we had in episode 7 on the reason why she's acting this way. It's not right to shift the blame to Amber even though Mark has been lying to her for over 4 months. These are the moments when the argument for Mark all falls apart.
If you're gonna tell Amber the truth, you better be serious about her. Are you serious about her, Mark?
Text you.
Am I important to you, Mark?
Yeah, of course.
Well, it really doesn't feel like it. Half the time we make plans, you're late. Or you cancel, or you just don't show, and your excuses suck.
Hold on.
But then you pick up the sushi I like. Or you leave a note in my locker. Or you surprise me after class. And you're not a bad kisser. But that doesn't make it okay if you keep doing it. And tonight was just definitely not okay. This was 3 months. This was meeting my mom. Why?
Because I'm
You're what?
I'm gonna do better, I promise.
So let me tell you what I just saw right there. I just saw insanity. What I mean by that is Mark knows he's not going to change. There's nothing that he can do that's going to change his ways because he still has to be a superhero. He still has to leave, dinner early. He's going to have to cancel. He's going to have to do all this stuff. But he still thinks that something's going to change differently. He thinks that he's going to be able to magically start being there for Amber. Nothing's going to change. But yet, he go ahead and tells her he's going to try better, he's going to do better. You're not going to do anything different. This is insanity. Secret identity or not, I'm going to tell you guys, secret identity or not, no relationship can ever last off of lies. Any logical person should know that. It doesn't matter if you're out here saving the world. If you constantly have to lie to your significant other, it ain't going to work out. You need to go ahead and face it. Knowing all this, you would ask, so what was Mark supposed to do? I was hoping that Mark would do what a lot of superhero characters do in Marvel and DC movies and stuff like that, and mature a little bit and realize that even though he likes, I don't know if he loves, even though he likes his girl, he needs to go ahead and let her go because he realizes he's only doing more harm than good for the relationship. That, or truly realize how important that Amber was to him and just told him his identity. Again, we've seen that characters in this show that are heroes and humans can actually be in a relationship. Omni-Man and Mark's mom, Red Rush and his girl, and like I said, War Woman and the little fling that she had going on. It can work if he really wanted it to work. The problem that Mark had is that he just couldn't make an executive decision. He couldn't realize that he either needs to let this woman go to live her life and be happy, or step up and tell her who he was and take responsibility for it. Now, again, I will say that Mark isn't a bad person. He's a good kid and everything. And we also need to realize how good of a person Amber is. Because whenever Mark stepped in to help her with that bully, he got beat up. Amber came back to help him. During their first date, whenever Amber came over to his house and Mark left to be a hero, she showed interest in his hobby. While he was gone for an hour, decided to go and read his comic books. When Amber was trying to show Mark a piece of her life when she volunteers at the soup kitchen to help out the homeless. Even during the fight when they were at the college campus, we see her helping out civilians and stuff like that. My goodness, even whenever Mark gave that terrible lie and he went to Mars and came back and gave Amber a rock. And I want to hear, hey, it was a rock from Mars. In her mind, that was an Earth rock. At that point in time, Mark gave her an Earth rock. She was happy. She thanked him and then kissed him. Who else? What other girl would act like that? Go to your significant other right now, hand them a rock, and tell them that's for them, and record their reaction. Let me know. Let me know how that goes. So my final verdict was Amber was mean to Mark in episode 7. It was kind of cold, but it was kind of brought on by Mark's actions. It's just crazy because throughout the series, we see Amber be compassionate, forgiving, and understanding. And in just 2 episodes, the internet breaks all that down and says for nothing. And on the other hand, we see Mark continuously make mistakes, but we forgive him. This seems like a really weird double standard, but that's just my take on it. And I'm going to turn it back over to the crew for their final opinion.
Hey,
Take him out. It's better.
All right.
Is it though?
All right, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and just do a final thought of what you thought of the whole series. So we're going to start with Q. Q, what you thought of Invincible?
I thought at the very beginning that, like everybody else, it's gonna be like a standard format superhero show. To be completed by surprise, even though I'm glad, the source material. And I'm excited to see season 2. 10 out of 10 for me.
Cool. A big shot. What you thought?
Well, thought it was plain Jane. It wasn't worth a damn. Like, oh no, just fucking around. That shit was fucking amazing.
I'm about to say, didn't you watch it twice?
I watched that shit 3 times.
Oh, I stand corrected.
But yeah, the way that they did the whole killing of the damn Guardians right off the damn bat, like that hooked me. Like I was sold once they did that. I had to figure out, and like I sat there and I watched it, and I wanted to figure out so bad as to why he was doing it. I actually started going and reading the comic books, and now I'm like so far into the comic books now. Like, oh man, it's worth it. I cannot wait for season 2 and 3. 10 out of motherfucking 10.
All right. So Felicia, what you thought otherwise? Your final thoughts of Invincible?
No, I'm just kidding. It was great. It was a wonderful watered down version of X-Men. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Wonderful. Did I trigger you?
Yeah, a little bit. You said.
I am happy with that result. Now, I would definitely say that I can't wait to see season 2. I'm not gonna read the comic books like these 2 guys have already said immensely that I need to do, and Darius needs to do, but I don't want to. I want to take it in with y'all. Y'all my people.
Y'all should read too.
Reading is important.
Reading is important. Watch Bridgerton. Read Bridgerton.
Put the fun in.
Anyway, but like I said, I look forward to season 2. I hope Amazon gives it a season 2. We'll find out, and we'll be here to talk about it when they do. All right, y'all. You have a good one.